Very much.
Would you mind if I went to lay down?
Smoke with me a little more. Okay, go lay down.
And with you?
I can probably last like another 20 minutes.
Okay. You're tired now?
I am.
Energy drinks wearing off?
Yeah.
It carried you though.
It did. I went a lot longer than I would have without it. Like, if it's 4:30 now, I would have came to get you at like 1:30. And you only took over like an hour ago, right?
Yeah. So, it does make sense.
Yeah. Plus, I've been up since like 11:30.
That's why I tried to get you off as soon as I could, so we could hang out a bit. It worked.
It did work. I just have one request.
What's up?
Let me get on again tomorrow before 1. So that I can finish this event.
I got you.
And hopefully...
stick around for another hour. Can you do that?
I can try.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go crack open an energy drink. I want energy for when I get on FL Studio later. What was I doing? I was killing Jackish. I was like, why am I here? What was the mission?
Your mom was the mission.
Damn, gang, that's heavy. So how am I gonna do this? Cause like murder's no joke. That's like a $20,000 fine. Not kidding. Actual currency, 20,000. So as soon as I kill this guy, I'm fucked. Like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Greetings to you.
Where are ya? Where are ya, matey? Whoa, wagons.
Noch ein Köter.
Oh, that's why he's back here.
Look out!
You have to make up with Bosena.
Look, I know relations between you and Bojana the Herbal are...
Maybe I can get him to make up with her.
It's time to put an end to the animosity.
Where are you going with this? That which deserves no pity.
I understand your bitterness, and I'm sorry about your son. Bojana would certainly have saved him if she could, but whatever happened between you, it has to end now. Bojana came very close to losing her daughter on account of your feud. Your farmhands abducted her. They killed her sweetheart.
But I had nothing to do with that. They did it of their own free will, not on my orders.
That means nothing. They did it because of you. They wanted you to be indebted to them.
But that's not my fault. And I don't see why I have to make up with Bojeno on account of it.
Or else I'll kill you, bro.
It's quite simple. You're gonna make amends. Because you don't have the courage for proper revenge. But I do. And so does Bojena. If you knew why she really sent me to you, you'd sing a different tune. So fucking think carefully what you say to me. Because otherwise, you might not wake up tomorrow morning.
Are you serious? You think you can frighten me? I'm more afraid of that old crone than of you, you shit.
As you wish. I won't try to convince you.
Yeah, you'd be wasting your time. Don't bother me again. Mercy! Spare me! Fuck! I'm bleeding! Jesus!
I tried to reason with him. Bro was like, you think you can scare me? But he did get a few good looks in, I'm not gonna lie. And I was armed. Bro was in his 50s too.
Yeah.
Bro was like, bruh, I've been in the war. Then I sliced him and he's like, oh shit. I might die here. I hope they don't come after me for that.
Yeah, it's time you all heard the truth. We've survived drought.
Dude,
We've
why are you walking like
survived
Kendrick?
floods, plague and fires and failed harvests. But now we face a far greater
see it? Look.
catastrophe. You all know full well
Damn.
what I'm talking about.
That walk though.
He's strutting.
Cities. Everyone here knows.
He walking like
someone
not like
who
us.
has moved away for a better life.
Straight ahead. West. West, northwest. Thank you for the real. It's been real.
It's funny. I promise.
Is it a funny one?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Henry, good to see you.
It's done.
He wanted revenge, and now he's got it. Thank you, Henry. It was a bad deed, but in a good cause. God forgive us. Here, I was saving this coin up for Pavlena. But now, and you deserve it for all you done.
Thank you.
If you ever need anything, just say the word. Take care now, and go and wash up a bit.
You know the debt that I owe you? Here you go.
Thank you once again. For
She
saving
paid
Sir
me
Hans's
for the
life.
job I just did, and now I'm paying her
promise
for the
I'll pay
job
you
she
back.
did me a long time
I
ago.
keep my word. So please accept this token of gratitude on behalf of me and Sir Hans.
Thank you, Henry. You're an honourable man who doesn't make promises lightly. I'll put it aside for Pavlena. At least she'll have something now, after all the horrors she's been through.
Oh, a knight's word. Nice. Got an achievement. Looking for America. Who the fuck's America? You mean the United States?
I'm looking for Marika, and I heard you know her.
America.
I do know her, but why are you looking for
Isn't that
her?
a chick
I
from
promised to
Elden Ring?
help her father, the voivod from the Nomads camp.
Yeah.
The like dead
He's
queen
worried
or
about
something?
her.
Well, you helped me, Henry, so I'll help you. Marika was here.
A lot of the
with her
names in
lover.
I should explain. A lot of the names in Elden Ring are medieval names in real life because George R. R. Martin takes heavy inspiration and his head is filled with nothing but names from medieval days.
True.
I'm gonna go take a quick piss. Get something to drink. Yeah.
But he was in rough shape. Blood everywhere.
What? Her lover? What happened?
Aye, with Bohush from Sami. Poor girl. She was terribly afraid of something. I begged them to stay.
Also, I just gotta say W prologue because I noticed something playing it a few times. Hans is a friend of yours, and he's more nobility than you are. They're calling you by Hans in the beginning of the game, in the prologue, and Hans is nowhere to be seen. So I feel like we're gonna fake our identity and become Hans later. Or Hans is gonna die, and we gotta take over as him to do something. Like maybe Hans dies, and because it is Hans' word that needs to be delivered to this guy in nobility to be able to get a war going, I have to like pretend to be Hans until like it's carried out.
I could see that.
That might be how Henry becomes a king in the future.
You think so?
Like he fakes his identity, he becomes Hans Capon. Because he's just a peasant. He's not. He's given nobility, but a peasant who's given nobility could never be king. Basically. So this would make it so he can become king, like how they're trying to make it out to be.
Here, said they were in no danger here. But nothing came of it. I went to pick some herbs, and when I came back, they were gone.
Do you know who she was so afraid of?
Everyone, as far as I know. Her own family and the people of Samin.
How come?
Most didn't approve of her relationship with Bahush. Both families took it as an affront to their honor. But that's all I know.
Do you know what happened to them?
Sadly, I don't.
I'm good at that for a bit.
Marika was terrified. She didn't want to talk about it at all. And then they were gone.
Do you have any idea where they might have gone?
Marika told me a few times about a cave chamber in Apollonia. But I've never been there myself.
In Apollonia?
At least you can see how scared she was to stay here. I fixed Bahush up the best I could. I hope they made it.
Do you know where exactly it is?
I do. You start from Trotsky and go in the direction where the woodcutters cleared the biggest gap in the forest. The entrance should be somewhere on the right side of the valley. There should be one little rock wedged between two big ones. I remember that because Marika told me that she sometimes feels just as small, like she's stuck between two big worlds.
Thank you. I'll try to find her there.
Well, that's all I know about her, lad.
All right. Thanks for your help.
God be with you.
How you doing, Pavlena?
I guess she's dead. You no longer have anything to fear.
Good. I hope he died in agony. I should have done it myself. Just like I killed that bastard otter. They deserved it for what they did to
Okay,
Roman.
chill, Pavlena.
Every last one
Chill,
of them.
Pavlena.
It's done.
She's going to serial murderer.
It's done now. Thank you, Henry. Now Roman can rest in peace. I want you to take this. You can sell it somewhere.
What is it?
A pendant that Roman gave me. I can't keep it anymore. After all that's happened, I want to forget everything.
Thanks, Pavlena. I hope all your troubles are over.
So do I.
I'm wearing that shit. So what's cool is the more cool shit you wear, the more people look up to you. Like, see, if I'm wearing gold, people will believe me more. That's how the game works. Which it kind of makes sense when you think about it.
Yeah.
I'll make us some eggs and sausage in a little bit.
Okay, that sounds good.
Is this yours?
No. I don't use those. You think that would hold my hair?
True.
I have to use a scrunchie because if anything else does not work.
You silly doggy.
You silly dog.
Oh.
Okay, now All my missions are going to Samin. Let's go to Samin. Okay, we should cut through here.
At the mill? Yeah. Hey there. Stop a while and have a drink. We can play dice. Good doggy. Good boy.
They didn't say. Ah, I need to rest at an inn. See if there's an inn in town. Or we could do this. Easy. Save and quit and just reopen the game. even have to fuck around. Boom, it's saved. I love that feature. They're like, okay, we know we have currency to save, but if you really need to save in an emergency, you just close the game. It'll save.
That's good. Does that also count for crashes or no?
Yep.
Nice.
Like, they actually thought about a lot of shit. This is one of the coolest games in that aspect.
Good to see you.
So this is Celine. Whole new town. I have no idea what's gonna be here. Soap. I can do my laundry. What? This is how you clean your clothes? Whoa, this is fucking a whole new level of immersion, dude. I gotta wash my clothes in a game? That's crazy, bro. I can't even hold ya.
Me, when I first got Laundry Day for The Sims, an entire game pack about laundry.
So now I can sleep anywhere. No, people will actually tell you you can't sleep with you. Or you can't sleep at their inn. If you
Oh.
stink.
If you stink? That's
They're
crazy.
like, no, get the fuck away.
Didn't they, like, all stink back then, though?
Nah, there's ways to wash yourself.
I heard at one point that, like, they just, like, didn't bathe.
He is fucking awesome. Watch this. He's probably gonna take a drink.
Whoa. His leg's so long.
He's so animated too.
It's a little... Why his legs so long? You know?
And he's like a wolf, bro. When I found him, he was eating a deer.
Whoa.
Bro's a fucking beast.
Sit and stay. Free!
Oh, is he buggy? He might be a little buggy. Oh, he's buggy.
Here!
There we go. The free thing doesn't work yet. Or is a little buggy, but everything else works. Who are you? Soldier.
Please. The priest gambles with them. What?
You
You bet
silly
he does.
doggy.
His housekeeper told me he's got a brooch at home I lost a month ago. How did it end up there?
I just want to check something. Okay, I am. I was like, did I hit record? Just like played a whole hour, didn't hit record. I did. Cool. You know, I should make a Reddit account just to ask about this. Because the more I look at it, you're right.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
Maybe they like wrap a string around that bit at the bottom.
How do they use this?
Like, did you hear it said? You see how there's like an extra bit? Maybe they put like
Oh.
a string around it and pull it.
That makes sense, actually.
But like,
No, that actually makes sense. That's probably how they do it.
do they have to bring their own string?
It's probably the string that's wrapped around it.
It's holding it to it though.
There's probably a string that holds it to it, and then there's string that is wrapped around it that you use.
It's hard to tell.
There's like more string than meets the eye. It's a string theory.
Ew, why would you say that? That wasn't good.
That was a good ass pun. What do you mean?
That wasn't good.
That was good.
That wasn't good. Sorry.
Off you go!
No, my dog doesn't belong here. Okay, come on. Sorry. Hired hand. Anybody important that I can talk to? It seems like a... What?
Off you go!
Dude, stop bullying my dog. Why is she chasing us?
Leave it in peace.
Dude, she's bullying my dog. Stop it. Leave us alone, bro. She pulled up on my dog. No, 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 no. Don't let... No. Don't do it. For a minute there, I was like, maybe? No. Sample that.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Thank you. Thank you.
Excuse me, but I hope you aren't snooping around here, are you? What do you want at this time of night?
Do you know where I can find a cumin camp?
Ails you. I'm looking for humans, and I heard they have a camp around these parts. Do you know where it might be?
I don't care about such nonsense. But try asking Lord Samin or Captain Gnarly. They might know something.
Thanks. I'll ask them.
God be with you.
Where's the inn? Is there an inn? I think this might be one of the only cities without an inn. Weird, brother.
Are you looking at the moon?
Sorry. I'm just looking for public housing.
That's the way to say that.
Just start barging into houses. Can I sleep here?
Huh? Did you lose something here in the daytime?
Sorry. Just go into every building. If I don't find an inn, then we'll just go back to that camp. Better beds have better quality.
Excuse me.
Sorry, man. They're really picky about you just stepping even near them. In?
What?
Can I sleep here?
What are you doing out there at night?
looking for me now. Okay, they stopped. We shared a moment there. We connected on an interwoven level. Yeah, there's no inn here. Okay, we gotta literally go back to that camp. Yeah, I hear you. Shut up. Oh, fuck, they're all taken up. Well, let's see if we can sleep in here.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
So I says to him, "No, Father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He
So
went
this is
afraid
the
of
end.
Cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Sumin is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you pray. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that. We better fight. Hey! Oh, my Christ! Shit!
Why did you do that?
To the stocks with him.
Stop beating him!
Rub his beak in the dirt.
Dude, holy fuck. Just start screaming at him as you get your ass beat. I can't. It's how he started hitting him with the two piece, and then it just goes, "Ah!" It sounds like he was whooping his ass, but now he's getting his ass beat.
Find the cheeky wee shite. You mad fool.
cheeky wee sight.
Ah! Come on. Oh, you wee blasted!
What the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Granddad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the foot.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, having a moment's peace from his big sisters.
Not a bit that way.
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Tarkov blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
You say Radovan sent you, eh? Some trouble with that cart, is it, lad?
Yes. Actually, it seems to have vanished.
My God. Anyway, Lord Sabine should
He got over that quick.
My God.
Come back.
Anyway.
Or at least before noon.
Has anyone seen that cart?
And did anyone see that cart here?
I don't know, Sonny. I don't pay no attention to them wedding
Sonny.
arrangements. So I don't know.
I don't know
About it.
Sonny.
Lord Sabine will know for sure, though. Come in the morning, you'll find out.
Not doing reactions right now, brother. Sorry.
Can't you just pass on my message to him?
No, I can't. You're Radovan's messenger. And I've got enough bad news to give him without yours. Come back in the morning.
All right. I'll come then.
All right. I'll go and get some shut-eye, too. If I can manage it over the racket them drunken Moravians are making.
Why did I just lose reputation for following the story? Like, I just followed the story there, and I lost reputation. There was no option. There was no yes or no. There was no you're a dick. Oh, I love you. There's nothing. I just said, okay, and it was like reputation lost. And it was like, what'd I do?
You were there.
Did it save? No. Okay. Is there a bed here, bro? Will y'all let me sleep here? Or are y'all too good for that? No, it didn't say sleep and save. That's so weird, bro. Oh, it's because I took a clip. Okay. So, you can only save in a bed. So the save system in this, for anybody who's wondering, is very weird. You can save and exit, so that's one way you can save, right? So if I save and quit, I can save right now. If you sleep in a bed you own, you can save the game. If you sleep in a bed that you rented, like at an inn, you can save your game. If you sleep in any other bed, you can't save your game. And then you can make a currency called Savior Snaps that lets you save your game at any moment. Also, Horses, like in Skyrim, cost a fucking fortune. Like 4,000 for a fucking horse. It's crazy. That's like a Ferrari back in this day. Why is my health going down? I got food poisoning. What? What?
Good day. And with you.
Good day.
He's his daughter after all. He should be glad he's married.
Okay, food poisoning gone.
Only was that easy in real life.
Man, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna save an exit. Since there's no bed to actually do it with around me. Reopen. This is one of the best optimized games that came out in recent years. I wish more games would do this. Black Myth Wukong. I love the game, don't get me wrong, but Black Myth Wukong came out such shitty performance, and then a month or two after I beat it, they fix it.
We should replay it.
I'm gonna replay it soon.
I'm getting cold, so.
That's why I got layers on.
Feels better.
Christ, pardon me.
Christ, can't you wash up before going out in public?
What he mean? There's not a spot of dirt on me. see shit. Anyways.
I'm here.
Right. Come on then. We'll go to Lord
Bro
Steve
just
and
wanted
we
to
can
insult me,
tell
I
everything.
feel. He's like, man, you're filthy. Isn't filthy at all.
Pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone. What we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us!
Okay, Hitler. Little Hitler on the mic.
So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
sir.
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. You can do the breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
What about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yuriko is shit-faced. And your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Can I have a horse?
Thank you, sir.
Give me a horse? Give me a horse. This feels like an occasion.
lad.
Give me a horse.
You going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Only if you give me a horse.
It sounds quite dangerous. Wouldn't it be better if I stayed in the kitchen, here? I think I smell cakes.
Aye, stay here and stuff your face. I'd just like to know what you think will happen if we don't find Radovan's hands.
I don't know. But even if I go with you, there's no guarantee we'll find them.
Maybe not, but one thing you should know. Lord Sameen ain't in the best humour, but he's a fair man who appreciates a bit of effort.
All right then.
I'm glad we understand each other. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yes.
I did.
Christ above! And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
Could I borrow a horse?
You've got a stud farm here, don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horses. But you're in luck. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
No.
No, that's all. Well, we should get going.
That we should. But it's getting pretty late. We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen and you can sleep in the barn.
Hey, we got a known bend. A known bed. I said a bend. Stupid. An owned
Mind
bed.
where you're
now.
going.
Out of my way. Whoa. We're all a mess right now. Out of my way. I gotta take another piss. Running through me. Want to smoke for a bit? And then lie down.
Mm-hmm. are you gonna make eggs?
I'm gonna make that after I'm done with this. I'll wake you up a bit. Because I am getting hungry.
Sounds good.
Before I get into work mode for music. Give me a good view. There we go. So this whole first act map, we get 2 maps. Something that they do is very cool with this type of game. There's not an act 3. So let me explain. Like I said, it's going to end with Kingdom Come Deliverance 3, right? They planned it to be 3 games. So the story goes 2 acts every game, but they're super big. So 2 acts.
So it's gonna be a 6-act.
Like how
story?
Cyberpunk goes, with a big mission to end Act 2. That's how Cyberpunk's going. It's going to be 3 games with 2 acts, and it's going to be 6 acts that all go into a cohesive story.
3 games for Cyberpunk?
Yeah. It's a new formula game developers are doing, and I really admire it because something I always feel is Act 1 and 2 is super small. Baldur's Gate 3 is a good example of this. You play it first, and it seems big, right? But then you go through it again, and you're like, it's actually not that big. Like Goblin Camp, you just do some Goblin shit. There's like 5 side quests. After you do the 5 side quests, it's over.
Yeah, Act 2 is much bigger than Act 1.
When you
But
actually
the
think of
meat
it,
of
it's
it-
still small.
It is still small. I was actually gonna say, but you don't get to the meat of the game until you're in the middle of Act 3.
Yep, Act 3 is the big one because that's what the main game was going to be.
The rest of the game is just you getting to the real game.
And they did the same with Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. So, Act 1, your village gets attacked by humans, you barely survive, and you make it out with everybody dead but you and a girl from your town that you don't get with. You fuck her maybe, but like it's like you don't stay with her. You move on from it. I believe. I don't know. I don't know where she is, to be honest. She's not in this game so far. But Act 2 is like, okay, you were a peasant, your village was attacked, but then after helping some people, they're like, yo, you need a promotion because you can handle your shit, and you go out with them to attack people. And it's all revolving around a sword that got stolen from you when you got jumped during the Cuman attack. Which is all part of a bigger thing. It's a Holy Roman war against cultures. And Cumans attacking you guys didn't have anything to do with you. It was part of a bigger problem. It's just 2 religions fighting each other that you got caught in the middle of. Then at the end of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, you come across the guy who stole your sword, but you lose. Like, it's a boss battle that you're supposed to lose. And it's just like, yo, can't wait for the next game. And that's the end of the first kind of like act of this whole story, which is 2 acts put together. This is supposed to be 2 more acts to the story, and basically Act 2, the whole game. Weird formula, but I can't wait for Act 3. Like,
It is kind of strange.
Prague is basically gonna be Rome.
They basically just like do halves, huh?
And Prague is basically gonna be Rome, and we're gonna be in Prague in the 3rd game. So
Wasn't Prague part of Germany at one point?
Yes, it's where the Holy Roman Empire was housed, and the head of it was housed
That was in Germany?
for a brief time. It moved around during the Holy Roman War. It's a very big thing. But, like, it's loosely based on history, so a lot of things will not be accurate. It's supposed to make it fun, how loosely based on history it is. So I know it's going to end with a cliffhanger, because the first one ended with a cliffhanger, but it's all leading up to a very beautiful 3rd game. Let's do some indica since you're going to go to bed. So you want me to explain this for you? Go with us?
Not now. Not when I'm sleepy.
It's actually easy, since you already have experience with one of these. It's a mixer board.
Oh, just a computer one?
Yeah.
So which one's the mic one?
Right here.
That one?
Yep, and this is desktop.
Okay.
I don't need any more than that.
First and what's that? Third to the last?
And you can just mess with all these.
Okay.
And it's all routed. This allows me to record in FL Studio and be in a Zoom meeting and in Discord with all the same microphone linked to different stuff.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool.
At first I didn't recognize it because it's been a while since I've used one. But I remember the first time I did use one, dude, that thing was fucking massive, bro. Oh, it was like the size of quite literally your whole table, but longer. Probably from that end to your table to like here.
Can you guess who put me onto it?
Who?
Come on.
Ego?
Close.
Mike?
Yep. You were close. I was trying to use my monitors on the first day that I got them to record something, and he was like, I know what you're trying to do, and I was like, so what the fuck's happening? But I kept talking over him, and he's like, yes, and I was just like, they're not working. He's like, yes, I know, and he was like, I'm trying to explain how to fix them, and I'm
He's
just like,
very patient.
and I'm just like, yo, no, but they're not working. He's like,
He's very patient. I would have snapped at you and been like, shut up!
He kind of did for a little bit, but like you can't blame him, because like I'm over here like they're not working.
When you
He's
start
like, okay, this is how
panicking,
you
you're
fix
so
it.
annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Like you're the absolute worst whenever you start to panic in any shape or form. Do not put this man in an emergency situation.
Have you watched Workaholics?
I don't
remember what episode, but the episodes get crazy, and they're dressed as cops in one of them, and they got this guy at gunpoint, right? And they're just like, I know how to handle the situation, and one of them's like screaming at the other, I think, and he's just like, yeah, you just shoot him, and he's just like, okay, I know how to do this, and he's just like, just shoot him. He's just like, no, I know how to do this, and I believe he shoots himself somehow. I don't even remember how he shoots himself.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to look that up later, because like, it was something like hella shit happened in that show, bro. Wait, it might have not even been them. I know it was in that show. It probably was other cops, and not even them.
I see.
We gotta watch
Those
Brooklyn
cows?
5-9 more. Yeah.
And it's 9-9.
Brooklyn 9-9.
Why do you keep saying 5-9?
5-9 on the beat.
The fuck?
Can I tip a cow? That moo had bass. Okay, I should go try and get that horse. Where is it? Are you the horse trader?
Be careful. What are you here for, stranger?
Would you happen to have a cheap horse for sale?
Well, I sell quite a few horses here, but by the looks of you, you must be talking about that grey nag, eh? But all she's good for are sausages. That old bitch won't let anybody touch her. I was already suspicious when that traveller sold her to me. He said he found her running about near the Rock Tower Pond.
Grey, old, and someone found her by the Rock Tower Pond. That's where we were ambushed. That's my horse.
That's Pebbles.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
Okay, this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna turn the heater off.
I think I'm gonna lay down.
I love you.
I love you
Good night, baby.
too. Good night. Have fun.
Look at me.
I am looking.
Take a good look.
I am.
And what you see?
A simpleton?
Oh, motherfucker.
Look. You know they attacked an entourage by that pond, right?
I heard about it. That news spread through the land like wildfire.
And the one who sold it to you told you he found it by the pond, right?
Well, he did, aye.
So it's not entirely impossible she belonged to me.
Maybe not impossible, but I paid for her.
Aye, but just a few groschen. You said so yourself. Wouldn't you rather be in the good graces of someone who might have been part of that expedition?
Maybe so. All right, I'll give her to you. But you owe me one. Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might even come when you whistle for her.
An old friend, you found Pebbles. Let's go,
You're gonna
brother.
miss that one. You silly doggy.
Nice and slow.
Whoa.
So they said I can save by sleeping in the hay. Where's the hay? In the barnyard? It won't let me save here though. That's not what I want, bro. Get up. I don't have to do it this way. Boom. They gave me a bed, but it's useless. It's not a save bed. Whatever. It is what it is. Are we helping you? Okay, got you. So far, we got 9 parts of this. This is like the 10th one. There we go. Back. Let's try out this horse riding. This is what I heard was really good in the game. Almost 0 popping. So let's test it out.
Go! Quick!
Not be with you.
Just a bit further. Go!
Not bad. This is better than when The Witcher 3 came out, bro. W Studio.
Go!
And it stayed above 50 frames the whole time. Dipped below 60 at times. But that's to be expected. There we go. Let's get back to the main quest. I had my fun. We got everything in the game now, bro. Well, not everything, but all the features of the game. We got a horse to ride. We got a dog to command. We got armor.
Whoa!
We got a weapon. We got money. We got a known bed. We got a job. Now it's just time to do the story.
Oh, well. What happened? Why are you all covered in blood?
Good day to you. I'm looking for the humans. I heard they have a camp around these parts. Do you know where it might be?
I don't care about such nonsense. But Lord Sabine or Captain Gnarly might know something.
Thanks. I'll ask them.
Take care and have a pleasant evening.
That's gonna be funny. The bugged dialogue. You're covered in blood. There's not one drop of blood on me. What are y'all talking about? Okay, now we actually gotta sleep. Yeah, it's a storm today. I'm not even gonna argue with that. A storm, cool. Let's go with it. Damn, dude, he's an unstoppable force. You want a sausage?
Here, Matt.
Look out!
Come here. Go. Whoa, whoa.
What? I can't wash myself? Why can't I wash myself? Stop falling in, bro. Bathhouse. Where's the bathhouse?
What's that noise?
What's that noise? Wait, hold up. Onions! 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 Is this bathhouse? No. I don't think there's a bathhouse here.
You look awful. Do you need help?
Oh, I got food poisoning. How long did I have food poisoning? I'm about to die, dude. Fuck. We gotta hurry. I don't have long. Get me back before I die, dude.
Go.
I can't die, dude. Fuck. The dying. We dies. No died. Fuck me too.
Nice and slow. Whoa.
Am I gonna make it? Holy shit, I'm on Dev's door, bro. You're too badly hurt, you need treatment. What do you mean? What? Ooh. Bandage? I gotta be careful what I eat, bro. How did I get fucking food poisoning that bad? How did I get food poisoning that bad? What the fuck? Wait, does food have a freshness thing? That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is. That makes more sense. Look at this. Condition. Oh. I ate bad cabbage. Okay, I gotta look at this shit. I ate bad turnips. Damn, a lot of my food isn't good. I should get rid of that shit. Sausage isn't good either. Why'd I do that? I didn't mean to. Fuck, dude. Yeah, we gotta sell this food, or we gotta destroy it. Actually, I don't think we're gonna actually be able to sell it. There we go.
think I can't see you?
Jesus Christ.
God bless.
Empty. I'll have to go somewhere else.
You hungry beast. Greetings. God be with you. What did I do to you?
This is where I want to have a save, so I'm going to do that real fast. This does feel really good.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
Oh, it was gonna save there? Fuck you. I didn't have to close it.
Where will you start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Kharkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Proskovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Proskovitz ain't far. but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. You're still in the cellar. You're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that unicorn, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I could understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them somewhere. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
It would be an honour, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. Stop off there and see what you're made of.
Right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Awkward silence.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honourable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on a moment. I'll give you some gear for it.
Alright.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
The quill is mightier than the sword.
I believe the quill is mightier than the sword.
Is that so? Well, that's nice, son. Next time you meet a fella on the road who wants to rob you, you can write a sonnet about it. Or maybe you try and tickle him to death.
What I meant was... Well,
What do I care? Just save the wise archery for someone with the stomach for it. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks and get your arse into the pen.
So, young'un, are you ready?
I'll just finish getting equipped.
Well, hurry up. It's not courteous to leave a noble waiting. You should know that.
What the fuck? He starts swinging on me.
Henry, what do you say, son?
Sorry, I'm a little hoarse. There we go. That was tough.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the younginess spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
Give me that shield. Yo, I got a shield now.
Pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry.
That's a mouthful.
We've got a nice arena in Samine. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trusky. A silent stranger. Well, well.
I don't know if I should tell them or not. The more I tell people, the more it does bad for me here. So, I'll keep it silent for now. He's drunk. Look at this man.
What a cheap old nag.
Wait, did he just insult my horse? Bitch, I'll fuck you up.
Silly doggy.
So, we're in trouble. Proskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
Hey, Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
About who? Since you're not here, how could I speak of you?
That's what I like to hear. Now run along.
You sound so stupid. Who? I don't understand. What? Shut the fuck up, Henry, and die. Rat house is in
God be
here.
with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift. Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something? Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge? Yeah, that's me. I heard his hired hands went missing. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here. Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart. You saw them? I did. A few days back. They raced.
This motherfucker. I actually asked this guy, and it's in the last part earlier, and he's like, huh? I don't know who you're fucking talking about. Now he's seen him a few days ago. Motherfucker, I was here yesterday asking you.
Through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal. Where were they headed? Towards the east, to Apollonia.
I know why, because I'm doing this mission now.
And you're looking for them? I am indeed. I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semine on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now. On account of the wedding, you know?
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semine would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it. But if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the Grooms family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semine is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
You ought to calm down, Master Bailiff. That kind of talk can stir things up.
You're right, of course. It just makes me mad, though.
I understand. Do you know anything about Radovan?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
That'll be all. Thanks.
So good news and bad news.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
Good news, I found the cart.
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east.
Bad
towards
news.
Apollonia.
So the itching? The bastards. And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To the itching.
Sir, I can send a message to the Itchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Hitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Hitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way and a free hat. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, no, 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
So where are we going? Up this way? Is there a city up here?
Oh, still, we better keep our eyes peeled.
New city?
They might not have gone
Question mark?
Nietzsche. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. There might have been ambushed, maybe.
Would you go over with that? I'll bet my brains they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go then.
I gotta also say, I'm on the balance setting of FSR. Compare this to FSR off. I can hardly tell the difference. Cyberpunk, you would be able to tell right away. Or what's another game that doesn't do it right? Elden Ring, you could tell right away. Skyrim, you could tell right away. This game, it's hard to actually tell when FSR is on. But it's on because, like, if I look really hard, the trees far away are blurrier than they should be.
Say that.
But that's if I really look and like hard.
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things,
It actually looks
go
pretty
and
good.
have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Wait, what? We're investigating, okay. Yo, don't go inside. Wait,
There's no business here.
come out here.
Did you see a cart drive through here by any chance?
All the time, friend, from Troskovich to Yitchin and back. Sometimes even a slow cart with a dead body.
I'm looking for a cart loaded with goods from the blacksmith. Probably moving fast.
Now that you mention it, I do recall something of the like. They even dropped a sack of charcoal. When you go out of the cemetery onto the road, you should see it right there on the right-hand side.
Farewell, my friend. You see, it didn't even hurt.
Oh, here it is. No? It is?
It's a sack of charcoal.
It looks like a
Fall
rock.
off the cart.
Okay. Hold down? Nah, I can't do it to him.
Found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. Bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
That makes sense. To the left it is then. Now, Ollie, back here.
So you want to know some crazy shit, guys? Some audio info for y'all. So basically, there's layers in more than just music. I'm gonna let you hear that again. There's layers in more than just music. So like that voice line you just heard probably is layered. The more I learn about audio engineering, it's crazy, bro, what people can do.
That Wilker here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in honest. We ain't ever.
It's all to get an acquired sound across all systems.
You might get to see it soon enough.
That's wide and
The
balanced.
lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Gutenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
Whoa, these are actually deep ass fucking discussions.
Nothing to say, lad?
No!
Well, I can't blame you.
Okay, I gotta think quickly with that. You give me like 5 seconds to respond.
Not priceless little singers, man. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things.
He's like, say something now. No? Okay, bye.
When you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Bro has the ADHD more than I do. Apollonia. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Is the map getting bigger? I think the map is getting bigger. Wait, what? I never seen this before. How a world map just gets bigger the more you go to the border. I don't think I've seen it in a game like that. Usually it's just as a new map, like in The Witcher, it'd be a newer map. So it just generates more area the more you go out. What?
Strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Harley?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right now. Where the hell could that card have vanished to?
That's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I look at the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
So I gotta repeat this. Save and quit. Reopen. I'm gonna do that a lot. Just so I don't lose my spot in the story. are we looking for? I can't find anything. Wait. That's a rock. Okay, maybe they can give me a hint. I'm lost. Well, you go straight forward until I got here.
Greeting. How can I help? Farewell.
Okay, you can't help me either.
Sir, the cart's here in the woods. Someone covered it up with branches to hide it from the road.
Right, the sneaky bastard. What about the goods?
Not as much as a rusty nail. They must have hauled it into the rocks.
The bastards. And watch your back. Something rotten here.
Wait, it was back here? Oh shit.
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart. Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. They'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
They got ambushed by the bastards that's on the rampage round here, sir.
Holy Christ. I still can't be sure of anything.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my leg stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Samine was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins, and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the whirring of the spinning wheel. Oh. Wait a moment. Do you hear that?
I do. There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer. What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatico used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly. But I don't
That's nice. Bro. Cool.
So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, There's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
This is where we're actually gonna end it for now. W streams, bro. I think I got enough parts for a week of uploads for that.